All right, Jeff, we're about to start here our first match, about 103 pounds. Josh Smith from North Carolina. He was returning All-American, and Michael Clemmensen from California gets us started.
And really what you're looking at are state champions here. And for college coaches, this is a great tournament because now they get to compare apples and oranges. And when it comes to recruiting, obviously that's a huge thing for college coaches. So look for some fireworks. Never know what's going to happen. That's why they wrestle the matches.
And we are underway with our first bout here at 103 pounds in the red singlet from North Carolina. That is Josh Smith, and his opponent in the blue singlet from California, Michael Clemmensen. Jeff, Smith has had successes. He's in quickly on a shot, the first takedown. He's had success in this tournament before. He was fourth a year ago as a junior, and now as a senior finds himself in the national championship match. And we're neutral, so a 2-1 lead for Josh Smith from Ashbrook High School in North Carolina.
I think Smith feels he can take him down, and he's going to play the takedown game with Clemmensen.
Rules is your normal high school match, 3 2-minute periods here in these NHSCA championship matchups. As Smith in on the shot, nice whizzer there by Clemmensen. And nice go behind there for the takedown. Josh Smith now with a 4-1 lead. 6-5 midway through the second period. Josh Smith, 175 wins in his career in North Carolina. 46-1 this year, picking up his second state title. He's a 4-time conference champ. Is Smith in again on a shot? That got a big ooh from the crowd, as he has been very impressive on his feet here in this 103-pound bout. As the senior from Ashbrook, North Carolina, but we're going to get a stalemate here, maybe a lucky stalemate for Clemmensen as Smith was working for a takedown.
Smith dropped under him beautifully. You heard the ooh-ah from the crowd because how smoothly he got in so deep, but Clemmensen, long body, long arms, able to lock through the crotch and stalemate it out.
And wow, we're going to get a stalling warning on Smith. Keep an eye on that one. One warning before any points are given away, so you get a free pass. But Smith has been dinged, so in a one-point match, Jeff, we'll see if that plays into things in our final period here. Most time you'd think, boy, I'm down one, I go down, I get the escape, we tie it up. See how this strategy plays out. He's down a point, but he goes top. Take it through the selection here.
Well, you know, I could totally understand why. When I was wrestling, I was a better mat wrestler than I was a stand-up wrestler against the big guys, so I wanted to be on top to try to turn you, so I chose top.
And here we go. It's working out for Clemmensen. Unbelievable, gutsy call. He chooses top, and now if you're Josh Smith, you're down for the first time in the match, and you got to somehow get an escape just to tie it up now.
Exactly. And what this exposes about the takedown game, it's sort of like being a baseball player. You might be a great hitter, but if you can't field and you can't throw, how much contribution can you be to that team? Likewise with the style, if you're only good on your feet and there's two other positions, top and down, you've got to round yourself out. And I'm sure Smith will, but Clemmensen, obviously, just a bear on top. And here's another cradle.
And he's got that cradle locked up tight. Boy, if he can get that head in the side or get up on his knees, Smith is going to be in a whole bunch of trouble. And now Clemmensen has it cinched in, but boy, a dangerous position. The old suicide cradle. Dangerous roll through there by Clemmensen. But he's able to hang on. We're under a minute to go in this third period. What a start to these championships. This is any indication of what we got tonight here, Jeff. It's going to be a good night in Virginia Beach as Smith is close to that reversal.
Smith's right arm is keeping Clemmensen's left leg fully extended. Clemmensen can't take the corner. We might get a stalemate here.
Oh, very close to that reversal, but Clemmensen able to step over with the hips, but he's not out of trouble yet, folks. So we go sudden death. It'll be a 1-minute sudden death period. Clemmensen in the blue from California, from Alessandro High School. Smith from Ashbrook High School in North Carolina. Takedown to win it here at 103 pounds.
If I were Clemmensen, I'd try to go through this period without a score. Try to keep him from scoring or get a quick takedown like that. Nothing yet. Now they're using the cylinder rules like college for this. The referees told me so. Any foot or hand inbounds during a takedown will keep them in play, And if your back is just 1 inch in bounds, you can be pinned. It doesn't have to fully be there.
Josh Smith has been warned for stalling, Jeff. You don't often see it come into play in overtime, but it should be noted in case this match goes on. As here's Smith, he's got that cradle locked. And there's the 2-point takedown. And Josh Smith is going to be your champion at 103 pounds in overtime. Wow, what a way to start us out, Mr. Blatnick.
He followed what he's good at. He knew he could take the opponent down. He was able to get it into overtime, and he pressed his advantage, scored with very little time left, 3 seconds.
This was my last year. I wanted to do it big, especially since I lost my favorite teacher who passed away. I wanted to do it for her. Thank you, Miss Newman. I love you very much. Mama, Daddy, I love you, Uncle Chris, and everybody else. I give a shout out to Ashbrook High School.
More wrestling action to come. You're watching the 2011 NHSCA Senior Wrestling National Championships.